Welcome back to episode 3 of the Minecraft PS4 Survival. I was in the middle of resource gathering like I had mentioned in the last episode, and look... Oh, wait, no. I messed up. How do you move like this? Anyways, there we go. Look what I found in the distance. Just a short way from our village, we've got a Pillager Outpost. We're gonna go check it out before it gets dark, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through. Well then, excuse me. I'm gonna walk you through what all it has. It is very dangerous. Pillagers can spawn really close here. They are aggressive mobs that can spawn pretty much anywhere. They've got their little outposts, their target practice. Looks like they've got little huts. Sounds like one's spawned. We can kill all of them except for the one with the banner on it. He is like their leader, and that will give us... Hello. Oh. Oh. If they have banner, we'll get the bad omen. Oh god. You guys are a lot stronger than I remember. Okay. Good. Still no bad omen. We gotta hurry. They should have some cool gear in a chest. Do they not have a door? I guess this was supposed to be the door. I don't know if... I think lighting does have something to do with them spawning. They can spawn pretty much like right in your base. Come on. Gotcha. So we're gonna light this bad boy up as much as possible. Woo! That's the boy. We can't kill him. No! Oh. No! I gotta go get my stuff before it gets night. Oh god. Night is coming. So yeah, the guy with the banner, if you kill him, it will give you a negative effect called Bad Omen. When you have that, a raid will happen on the next village that you go on, and it lasts quite a long time. I don't know for sure, but I would reckon at least 30 minutes. And whenever it shows up on your GUI, it doesn't tell you how long it will last. It'll just kind of be there with a few asterisks for the time slot. So we're gonna go get our stuff, especially because we had that sugarcane. We definitely want to start our sugarcane farm as early as possible, but there were some other things that I wanted to do in the episode. Hopefully he's wandered himself back upstairs. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my stuff. Oh no. Gotta flank him. Got it. Ah. No. Okay. We're just gonna have to take that L. It's getting dark. Oh god. Is he still following? Can't be sure. Ah. Okay. We got some of our armor back. We pretty much got it all back. Okay. Let's get back home. Let's sleep. So what I wanted to do for this episode is start kind of world building and getting everything squared away. I want to start kind of like expanding the village, but I also want to lay the foundation for what will eventually be our main home up there. And when I get back, I know a villager's gonna have taken my bed. While I was resource gathering, I added a few extra torches to the village, so less mobs will spawn. It's far from complete. Ah, yeah, you bastard. I don't know if I can show this, but if you kick them out of the bed, on Java it prevents you from doing so. It says the bed's already taken. But on PS4 version, you can still sleep, and it'll kick him out, and you'll get a little bit of a negative effect. Let me see if I can capture that. Just barely at the top there. But you'll see like thunderclouds dropping from their head. Yeah, it's weird, I know. But that means that you messed up and you got a little negative effect. Usually they'll raise their prices. I think they might have added one extra carrot to this, but I don't think I've bought anything from him, so I'm not quite sure. I don't think that's locked in for him. Okay. So, two things that I wanted to do on this episode other than showing the Pillager Outpost and getting completely destroyed is I updated the mine shaft a bit, added this little roof, added an extra length down, and also stairs. I've got to clean this up more so I'm not hitting my head each step like that. I've opened this up more and added more furnaces. I'm thinking what I can do is probably like water this down and mine out all of this obsidian, so I'll have it for later, and then expand that into like a storage area for the mine specifically. There was just a bunch of more coal up there. Still got the diamonds. We should go ahead and turn that into a pickaxe at least. You can never go wrong with a diamond pickaxe. And let's go ahead and get a diamond sword as well. Just get that out of the way. And that leaves us with 3 more diamonds. We're going to take those up to the top. Also found a bunch of lapis. We're also going to take this cobble and leave the granite, gravel, and diorite. Because what I want to do with the cobble is kind of protect the village. You know those mobs like to spawn anywhere that the light level is below 7, I believe. You can't see that on the PS4 version of Minecraft, unfortunately, so you just kind of have to wing it. But what we can also do to help prevent any dangerous mobs from showing up, or even help protect for a raid, because eventually that will happen. I think it happens randomly, just like every so many ticks, if you're in a village. So you end up getting caught with your pants down, you know what I mean? And we don't want to do that. I made a few stone fences already. We'll put those up and put the diamonds, lapis, and that up. And we'll go ahead and get started on just reinforcing everything. It's gonna take a lot of fencing. Alright, we've got so far 6 stacks, give or take. It's probably nowhere near enough if we want to go all the way around the village. Let's see. Doop. And we might as well put some of this sugarcane down. Sugarcane is very useful. I haven't seen one in the village yet, but clerics and let's see, who else? Librarians. Clerics and librarians will trade you for paper, and you get paper from sugarcane, and it's very useful for. It's very useful to have that farm already set up. Do. So a cobblestone wall, it works the same as a fence. It's like a block and a half, give or take. It prevents mobs and other things from spawning. Or climbing, rather. It will not stop spiders. If a spider wants in your wall, it will climb. I did not mean to put it there, but we'll take it. Oh. Alright. So I'm gonna just put all of this down, and I will be right back. Alright. I'm almost done here. We've got about that much more to go. I'm gonna need to make another run for some cobble, because this will be my last bit. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing and how it's going so far. I have to double up on a lot of places because we're kind of like in a really hilly area, and if it's not doubled up like this, mobs can just walk through, and we don't want that. So we have to put an extra piece down so that their AI walks them just right into the wall and keeps them going around. Another thing that can be done is to take out a block. That way their AI path finds appropriately. But so far it's just a little easier to just add a couple. We have gone around that whole length, out and around, and through here. There is room for expansion of the village. And then obviously we can just take out extra pieces if we need. But for now, this will probably get us what we need. And we gotta... It's so hard to keep it straight on the PS4. Like on the... On the PC, like... The mousepad or the controls are very intuitive. Like, you literally just point where you want it to go, and it's easy to hit the hitboxes. But with this, it's like, you think you're in the right hitbox, and the next thing you know, you're putting a whole block over from where you want to be. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? I guess what we can do is just put it through, so bring it back a little bit. It's already starting to get dark. But I guess what we can do is keep it going this way. And connect it into the water. It won't be perfect, but I don't think mobs just generally spawn in the ocean, aside from drowned, of course, but their AI is pretty basic to work with. So we'll bring it down, keep going, bop, 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 bop. And for good measure, we'll put one in there. Actually, why don't we put a couple? And then that way it'll kind of look like part of this area has been sunken over the years and there was an old civilization. Yeah, I like that. old civilization that's been swept away with the currents. And let's get to sleep. Plenty of mobs spawning. Oh, that spider's gonna ruin things. It's gonna ruin my life. Okay, it didn't notice me. Goodbye. Hope you don't die. Alright. Good. So now, like, the main area that we have to worry about is through here. Mobs can spawn through here, and pillagers. Pillagers are the main ones that we are wanting to defend against. It doesn't have to be perfect, though. So far, the villagers have done well enough to go to sleep and avoid death. But sometimes you can't protect them all, especially if we get a pillager raid. So we're going to light this area up, make it harder for regular mobs to spawn, like those skellies. Don't shoot me, bro. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I've got something to eat. Alright. So, we've fortified the village a little bit. Now what I want to do is go ahead and start laying some groundwork up there. I haven't, other than just now, I haven't really checked out what exactly it has to offer. So that may end up being a terrible idea. But for the time being, that's what I want to do. Doop. And doop. And we'll fill in more of these blocks. Excellent. Good start. So, spiders, as you can see, are neutral mobs. They're like zombie pigmen. They won't attack you in daylight, but if you attack them, it's on. It's on till the break of dawn. Boop. Oh god. Oh god. And when you do kill them, they drop string, and you can get one of their eyes. The eye is good for potion making, which we'll get into a little bit later. And then the string you can combine together to make wool, I believe. Or you can make fishing line or tripwires or even... Oh! Not this time, Mr. Skelly. You're not gonna sneak up on us like that. Boom. Alright. So, here's what I'm thinking. This has a pretty decent view. But, how about over here? Let's light this up too. We don't want any more skeletons spawning in here. I'm trying to figure out like what a good layout for this would be. Ooh. So I'm thinking what we can do is this can be a bit of an overlook, and then it will wrap around through here into like the main part, and we'll do some stairs down here, and then it looks like there's plenty of room where we can expand it backwards as well. Oh, look at you! Oh, you don't want that? What do you eat? Oh! Hello. I don't know what they eat. Do you guys eat berries? Can you even tame these guys? No? I feel like alpacas would like carrots. No? Well, I don't have anything else. But there's plenty of space back here to expand. But we're gonna need to do a lot of digging. Oof. We may need just more tools in general. But for now, what we can do is get some sort of pathway set up. I need a shovel. We got one. Alright, so I'm thinking this will be the main level. And we'll just do a 2 wide staircase. And I should still have some cobble stairs. Whoops. Wait, no, we wanted that. And one more. It'll be really cool for you guys to be able to see as this goes along with me. And maybe you guys can give me some building tips, because that is definitely not my strong suit. Alright, let's go get those stairs. And while we're at it, what we can do is fill in some of these gaps. And then also start a path. Ah. You want to leave at least one grass block next to dirt. That way it can spread, because you cannot till, or not till, but like crush, I guess, the grass. Oh, see, there you go. That's one down. And we'll just start clearing this out as we go. Switch to something else so we don't break the dirt blocks and have to constantly refill it. And we can clear that out and crush that crop. Perfect. And then what we'll do, I think since this is like our starter home, we can expand this into, I'm thinking like an inn. Like a farmhouse inn or something. And make it far more pleasant to the eye. We can put these away for now. And doop, doop. Alright. Oh. I'm a big dummy. I put the stairs back instead of, or along with the stone wall. There we go. We're not going to completely fill that in just yet. Bada bing. Bada boom. Hallelujah. Galaboo. How now? Brown. Ah! It's fine. Brown cow. Alright. And then from there, what I will do is clear some of this out, or a lot of it, I guess. And then we'll start building. And this will be our main home. In the meantime, because that's going to require a lot of resources that I don't have, I'm going to go mining again, off camera. Get more of them good stuffs. We actually should have enough iron material at the very least to get it all done. But we're going to need a lot more regular material. We're going to need a lot of wood. We're going to need a lot of stone and cobble. Don't you go in my house. Oh, he went in my house. Is there another bed? I feel bad kicking these guys out like every time. Mine. Dibs. Respect the dibs, bro. Oh yeah, that's already starting to look nice. Let me get... Let me get a stone shovel to finish this off. I want it to connect. Oh yeah. That's already starting to look pretty alright. I said it looked alright, not great. So a cool thing about these grass blocks, they don't break whenever you jump on them. And then also, mobs can't spawn on them. So that's always a plus. Let's go ahead and get some of this wheat so we can breed some of our animals up. And then I think it'll be really cool as well to probably put the wheat up this way, kind of coming into the road, and then expand it a little over here. We'll probably move our sugarcane somewhere else, I don't know yet. But having like a big old wheat field, that just seems pretty cool. Come, dinner time, lunchtime, breakfast time. Ring-a-ling-a-dingle. Eat up, my slaves, eat up. I think that's everybody. Alright. Replace the seeds. But yeah, the little wheat field, I think that'll be really cool for some world building. We'll need a lot more seeds, so... Which we've got quite a bit. And I think I might have lost... Nope, there's my hope. And I don't think that mobs can spawn on farmland, but I'm not quite sure. They probably can. But But yeah, I like the idea of this whole village being like a little, starting out as a farm village, then you got your adventurer who comes in and starts building it up. Their main source of revenue is wheat and various other amenities. They're not really amenities, but you know, foodstuffs. And that's a good start. We can definitely add more. Let me make a hoe. Ho ho ho. You've got to be quick with it because without them being hydrated, it will turn back to dirt, as you saw. And we don't want that. Let's also bring it back some. I'm not being quick enough. Alright, 14 more. See, that was fast. That was just unnecessarily fast. I don't know when they changed this because I distinctly remember playing this in high school, and whenever you tilled a piece of grass that wasn't hydrated, like, even if you had food in it, it would have returned to normal. But I guess that was changed probably in the last 3 or 4 years. Alright. Got a little something something. We can go ahead and take these up. Doop, doop, and doop. Got up. And got up. It'll be really cool to also expand this port. Maybe make like a bunch of shops or something. In fact, I want to make something I haven't made yet. I think it takes that. Barrel. Okay, so I need some slips. Alright, 4 barrels. That way, if I do recall correctly, barrels will create fishermen. And that'll be something that we have to go over more in depth later. But it's a really cool form of, chest. Let's see, can we stack it? Yeah. Just put those along the little dock here. Ah! And we got a little bit of ink out of that. Oop. Alright, so while I have a little more time, I'm gonna go ahead and start mining out some of this space. We'll do the main area first. That way we can just go ahead and expand as needed. But as soon as I finish the main area, I want to get the outlook, because I think that'd be cool. So I think we'll do like a little bit of an L shape to begin with, and we can probably integrate some of this mountain into it. I know I said that I was gonna do most of this off camera, but I know I have a little bit more time for recording. And we're just getting the general layout for now. The great thing about Minecraft is if you can think it, you can build it. I know I mentioned, I think it was in the last episode, people have built a computer in Minecraft. Like, that's not an exaggeration. They've built computers out of redstone. And it's absurd. We're gonna want to move a crafting table up here as well. That way we don't have to run back and forth. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go one more in. Sweet. Actually, we could go... If this is going to be the center... Let's see... 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2... 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll need to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have a lot of dirt after this. Okay, I don't trust that I'm not gonna get jumped on by some mobs. Of course, there's mobs right outside my door. Oh, ignore me. Nope. Psych. Oh. Of course. Well, while we wait, I need a new shovel. Pick this up as well. I think we'll go ahead and call it for there. I'm gonna go ahead and work on finishing up the clearing out everything, and I'll give you guys updates. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment below or hit me up on Twitter. See ya.